Yes. Today we have such an amazing and exciting news. Another visa has been approved, a DV lottery visa, and this video is going to be full of celebration. We're starting a new culture. We're actually going to be doing some blowing of cake. This is not cutting of cake. This is going to be blowing of cake. We have the whole team here. Let me show you. Look at the whole team here. Everybody, wait. Yes. So we have Nanama here. Nanama, unmute yourself. We have Kelvin here. Kelvin, which I know a lot of you have not heard about Kelvin, but this guy, let me tell you something. He makes the magic happen behind closed doors. You know, you never really see his face, but today I wanted to show, today he was even surprised when I say you're going to be part of my video. Kelvin, what's up? How you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
And then we have two nice gentlemen here that because of them we are celebrating today, because one of them here, which is Emmanuel, mute yourself for me. Emmanuel just went to his interview, which was when, Ima?
Monday, 17th March.
17th March, which today is Tuesday. We're shooting this video Tuesday. He just went yesterday. We couldn't celebrate yesterday because he was way too excited. No, he kept laughing, sir. He couldn't even stay steady. So then we had to just, reshoot the whole video again. But that is not the main important thing. We have his big brother here too, Stevenson. This is the main living legend. You might be asking yourself, okay, well, if Emmanuel is the one who went for the DV law, why is his big brother here? This man is a hero. I'm telling you, I've never seen big brothers like him before, because throughout the whole journey of applying the DV lottery entry, getting from the start of the DV lottery to the end of the DV lottery, his brother has held him down. Like, when I'm talking about held him down, I'm not talking about held him down like literally, but help him throughout the whole journey. Stevens, mute yourself for me, man. How you doing, big man?
I'm good.
He is doing good. This cake is tempting me. Should we blow the candle first so I can put the cake away and focus and concentrate? Yes. So as you are here, what we are going to do, I'm going to light this up. Yes. So as a new tradition to the Kooturu Global family, every single time someone get their visa through the Kooturu Global family, we celebrate them, because we know exactly what it takes to actually walk into that embassy, get the visa, and come out successful. A lot of people go there and that's not the news, right? Emmanuel, you saw that, right? You were telling us earlier, what did you see when you went in there? We're going to dive deep into that, but like in terms of people being refused, did you see anybody refuse at the point of your interview when you went?
Yes.
What happened?
So, like, see where the tellers are?
Mm-hmm.
They're over 15.
So the consulates?
Yeah, like
they're
the first side are the people who like take your documents.
Oh,
they
okay.
can take your documents. Then from 6th onwards are the consulate.
Consulates, okay.
So where I was like supposed to submit my document was at the 5th stand. So I overheard the 5th. So I overheard the 6th people like communicating. And then the vice lady was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, your visa has been denied due to your academics. You had D7 and whatever." So and that was like, yeah.
So if you're watching, we're not just coming to celebrate here. You're going to get a lot of details into what happened. But Ima, you are below me, so make sure you blow the candle and blow it big, because if you don't blow it big, then I'll help you blow. Go ahead, blow it for us, man. Blow it for us. Blow it up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. I wish I can pass this cake to you in the camera, but unfortunately, my kids and I get to enjoy this one.
We'll create a new technology.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll divide it. I'll DHL yours to you, okay? Don't worry. By the time it gets to Ghana, hey, my mic is... Yeah. The cake is good. Oh my God, this is good. Man, I don't even know where to start from. I'm so excited. Emmanuel, and that's the reason why we brought Stevenson here, because Stevenson is the one who actually met us, Kooturu Global. He is actually part of our community. Stevenson, can you talk a little bit about when you met Kooturu Global? Like, what led you? What made you say, no, I'm going to join their community?
As my younger brother wanted, we were always on YouTube searching for videos, how to put the GSC form. Like every blessed day on YouTube, searching information, how to go about the forms, how like the process to the process. So through that, then one day I was on YouTube, then I just come across a video. I just entered, then I subscribed. Then at that time, what impressed me, like, you were explaining the words in tree. So like, you'd be like, oh, I understand it.
Yeah.
Guys, I was getting understand. Then I subscribed. So like I was listening, I said, this is very good. So initially, I did not introduce you to my younger brother. I just kept it myself. Then I joined the community. So more times I just go on the community. Wednesdays I will be there and I will just usually talk. I don't even talk. I will just say how the got night, how the business got issued and things. Then I get to realize that my younger brother is not that shape. Like he's not motivated. Moran, as you can say, Moran.
Yeah, Moran in you. Oh,
somebody who is up there.
Wow. Okay, that is completely fine. I know that Stevenson is going through some network issue there, but it's fine. But everything that he said was just to say everything that he said, because his mic was not that clear. So just so we get it, he was watching his little brother here, Emmanuel, won the DV lottery. They've been doing a bunch of research online, right? Searching here, watching this video, learning how to fill the document here and there and all that. And then they stomp on the Kooturu Global video. And you know how we do it. We give it to you Kooturu Global style. We dissect the information. So he subscribed, and then eventually he joined our community, because if you're not here and you're watching us, we do have a community. Check below the description. We have a community link that you can join. It's free. Promise you it's free. We don't charge money. So he joined the community, and on the community, every Wednesday we go on Zoom. We do a show called Let's Talk Travel. We talk all about travel. People come with their, questions about travel and other things like that. I normally host the show. So I saw Stevenson on the show, and he tuned in a couple of times. So one day he unmutes himself and he said, "Hey, my brother has won the DV lottery. Seems like he's a bit down. They've been going through the process, but they're not too sure if everything is accurate." So I think the first time when he said that, we have helped someone actually go through the whole process. So we were actually shooting a video of that person. His name is Isaac. Actually, if you go below and go on our YouTube, you can check Isaac's testimony as well. So as we were helping Isaac, or Isaac was talking about his testimony, he gained a little confidence there. So the following week, he came again, and then he said, "The interview date is close, but I felt something in my heart." I said, "You know what? I normally don't do this, but I'm going to do this for you." I reached out to my team, and that's why I brought my Kelvin and Nanama here. Excellent people. Those are the people I reached out to. I reached out to Kelvin, I reached out to Nanama. I said, "This is what we have at our hand. We have a young man. He's looking out for his brother, Stevenson, amazing guy." I think what really touched my heart is how he was looking out for his brother. That is what really moved me, because Nanama will tell you, Nana, are you there?
I'm right here.
Good. So Nana will tell you, for you to even go through the process and, you get to my level, or not my level, it's not even about levels, but it's more of like, you need to go through the customer support representative, and then you talk to somebody, and then Nana, what happened before the person gets to me?
Well, before you can get to manager Fifi, means we are at the last stage of your process.
Last stage
basically
of your
at
process.
the last stage of, let's say, or in some of payment issues. If not,
right,
you're coming through me first,
right,
and then if there's a block, you go through Kelvin. If Kelvin is busy, you come back to me.
Right. So
now that's our last stage.
That's our last stage, right? So we go through those before. But when I was in a meeting and Stevenson was, I was communicating with Stevenson, I saw the zeal, I saw how he was pushing for his man. It really touched my heart. I've never really seen anything like that. So I was like, you know what? I don't care what it is. Skip all the protocols. Let's go, right? So I told him, when we finish this meeting, reach back door to me and let's get the process started. Emmanuel, what happened? What happened? You were there and your brother contacted you. What happened? Take us through that whole scene.
Oh, that day, I think it was a certain match. Liverpool, Madrid versus Atletico.
Or Kwaji DV lottery, right? They were telling more than a bra boy. You see his life.
Yeah, I was watching that match and I saw this message. I ignored the message. I saw him calling. I ignored the call because I was busy watching my match bet. So later on,
wait, hold on. Which are bet, Anna?
Is it?
Which are bet?
Oh no, I don't even bet. I don't bet.
Let's proceed.
And me, I was busily watching my football, and then actually this thing I know, Master, nobody should come and stress me. I was mind free, Charlie. Let me think about myself. So then later when I saw the call again, then he sent me an audio, and him to if he calls you want to the call keep on coming. It means it's really urgent. So I just rushed to a silent place, and then I listened to the audio he sent. He was like, "Oh, he has met this guy on two." I was like, "Hey, Stephen cried." And I was like, how would you try this guy? Like, how you go trust them then thing? Then since day one, we started our own journey alone. So that one there, we are there. So as I was going again, then someone called me again. That one there, I picked. Then it was like, oh, there was this senior man. He's been following on YouTube. The person want to help us in things. So I should just stay online. He'll send a person's number to me. I should tell the person or something. Yeah, okay. So I was online. Then later on, I think he created a group and then he added me. And he was like, I should text inside the group. I was like, Abib added me there because at that time, the moment he added me, it was only me and him. And he was like, I should text in the group. I was like, Abib is the two of us first. So why should I text inside the group? And he got so annoying. He was like, no, just text inside the group so that maybe if the rest join, they'll know that like we are really prepared and things. I was like, I'm not going to say no harm me.
Right. So, oh my God, that's so amazing. So, yeah, that's the whole story, right? So I told Stevenson, hey, bring your brother. We're gonna help him out. We're gonna get going with things. At that point, it was like I think it was a Saturday. Was it a Saturday? Friday? No, it was a Wednesday.
It was a Wednesday.
Wednesday, yes. Wednesday is normally when we typically have our show. So we did a Wednesday, and now I mean Wednesday is the time we had the show. He's going to the interview the following Monday. So you can just tell, right? So we go ahead, we swing straight into action, and we said, boom, we're gonna make it happen. We got into the group, and you might know what happened. It was like rocket fire, right? Every angle.
Well, at first, personally to me, then I saw it say, oh, hang on, Charlie, don't stress yourself. Yeah, personally for me, I saw it that that's how. And then the group too, they were demanding, bring your this, and me too personally, I don't like sharing my information. So they were like, bring your DS 260, send me this. I was like, I didn't want them to do that at first. Now I was wondering why do they need all those things? Why are they CID people or something?
Nana, you see this guy? He's not that innocent.
Am I allowed to blast this guy?
You are not.
Oh my goodness.
And if I don't do it, maybe he'll get angry. So I just have to cope with everything he's saying there. But still, I was having doubt in myself. Yeah. Then the following day, to have to travel to Accra too. And then the cost were coming. I was like, Charlie, this wouldn't worry you, Charlie.
Yeah, normally, if you are here and you're watching us, when it comes to the work, the kind of energy that we use to do our work as Kooturu Global, the team here, these guys are on fire. It's like they are on some energy, I don't know what to call it, energy drink or something. Once they know that we have a target, once we all align ourselves for something, we move with speed. And we knew the essence of getting Emmanuel up to speed with everything because he's young. You see, he's over there watching soccer match. He doesn't even care. He's like, okay, you know, whatever. Meanwhile, his big brother Stevenson here, he has made a lot of investment into this thing. So he doesn't want him to, he doesn't like how unserious he has taken it. I can tell like the whole thing, you know, like I pour everything that I have into this and this guy is just not taking me serious. And all my investment can go to waste. Imagine, I mean, you know, you are doing this, right? So I remember when Stevenson called me, he said, my brother is not serious. So please, if anything you tell him to do and he's acting up, just come and call me. I will call him and blast him. I said, no problem. That's what he told me in the background. He said, I'll blast him. He said, no problem. So then, you know, we get everything going. And at the end of the day, we find out that, no, you guys did an amazing job when it comes to the, like, how you follow through with the process and everything. And if you are here and you're watching us, I always tell people that, you know, if you have the edge and you have the knowledge and you have other things and you can do it yourself, definitely go ahead, give it a try, right? Especially some people that might not have the funds or might not have the money to pay for, you know, a service for an expert to look at everything and make sure that this person is aligned. Definitely go ahead and do that, right? But as I'm saying, when we took their hand, some of the things, I would say about the work that they have put in place, about 95% of it was done. The only thing that was not done was this young man here, Emmanuel, because we went on a Zoom with him for the first time. And that's how serious we knew this guy. This guy was not serious at all. Nana, can you share? Nana was there on that meeting. Nana was actually the first person who met him, right? Nana, because because we have series of mock interviews that we take people through. Series of them. How many did we take you through, Emmanuel? In total?
Five or so.
5 or so, right? We did 5 interviews, mock interviews, actually gave him a document and everything to study possible questions, to study how he's going to present himself, to bring his confidence level up. We worked on that, right? Because aside from documentation and all that, your personality and everything that you take into the American embassy is very, very important, right? You can't just go there and act anyhow. When they see unserious people, they see it. And the way they will bounce you, it's not even funny. Because they see how unserious you are. So, Nana, talk about that. When you first met with Emmanuel.
The first interview was through a phone call, not a Zoom call, right, Emmanuel? It was a phone call, right? Yes. And then we started talking, and then I started briefing him that from the scratch, I will not be going according to how we have numbered the questions that were sent to him. So from start, I will just mix it up so that he familiarized himself with the response. And then I'm asking, that was when I got to know that he wasn't serious through the phone call, not even the Zoom. So I started with, okay, so who will you be living with? Who will you be doing this? What is it? Can you? Then I rephrase the question. I go back to the same question, but I rephrase it in a different way. And then he was like, on the phone call. You are E. Oh, E, no.
What is E?
What is E? So
I'm
I
just
feel
surprised
like
you asked me that question. So, if I was at that interview at that time, okay, that one
he would have failed.
Definitely. And let me also talk about how this is how I knew that he wasn't 100% prepared and he was undermining everything. And sometimes when you go there undermining everything, they'll also undermine you. Oh yes. Yeah. So we get on a call. I get on a call with him. Nanama joins. We're on Zoom. We are talking, and I asked a question about his academic record, and the guy is like, wow, wow. He's just like, wow, wow. I said, wow. What do you mean, wow? You should know, right? So that's when we knew, okay, he's weak on this side, so let us really help him up, man up, know exactly what he's saying. And oh my goodness, we came in, and then right in the beginning, when he knew that, okay, I think, Emmanuel, can you speak to that? That's where, so after we did that interview and everything with you, like, what was your mindset?
Okay, personally for me, as we were doing the interview, my brother joined. He was like, wanted to see whether I've joined the meeting so that So like, I was really angry. Even as the meeting was going, I was really angry that I wish you had done so that I can call him and tell him I won't do again. Yeah. So after the meeting, then I called him. I was like, Charlie, why you for come the meeting inside talk to you? I don't be serious. Then things like then we had a serious fight. He was like, I won't do it. He was like, they need to take your money and go and pay at the same thing. Then that be your name.
So you were mad that he actually came to see how serious you are, that you joined the meeting, and you like for him to say unye serious, you were kind of mad about. So and then we went ahead, and then we were like, okay, Emmanuel, where's your confidence level in this whole thing? And what did you tell us? I was like 3 point, like no, you said in the beginning you were like 3.3 or something, 3.5 or something, and we said, okay, good. Now our mission is to get it to at least a huge 9. That was the target for us. So as we go, we're gonna keep asking you, where's your confidence level? How are you, with these questions and all that. And a lot of people, if you're here, right, and you're watching us, when a lot of people talk about confidence, right, they always say, I'm gonna be confident. Getting confidence is not just like hyping yourself up. It's not just sitting there and hyping yourself up. Yeah, I'm gonna do. If you don't know what you're going to do, stop hyping yourself up and stop calling it confidence. It's not confidence. It's actually, it's a waste of time. You're wasting your time, right? The people who go out there looking confident are people who are prepared. It's as simple as that. I think I heard a motivator say that, the biggest drug for confidence is preparation. Just preparing yourself. You are so prepared, and it just brings your self-awareness high. You know exactly what you're going to say. You know all angles, how to tackle all angles. Boom. Then you see confidence will come in your face. But if you don't know and you're doubting yourself in your head, your face don't even show that you're confident, right? So we are going through the whole thing. So Emmanuel, how was that whole process with the amount of sessions we had?
okay, so the first day we had a meeting, and like I should gather this document. You need this document. Like whenever you are doing a meeting, you be like, show me this document, and I wasn't having everything. So you were still insisting that still like I should get those documents and separate them into 2 folders, like arrange them because if like they like people who are organized.
Yes.
Yeah, organized. Yeah, it's also cool. So I was struggling with that too. Like
Yeah.
getting out, going somewhere, going to print some Charlie, be stressed. So I was thinking out like Charlie, it's really
this guy really wanted to blow his brother's money. On a serious note. Oh my goodness. Look, we were talking with him and we were like, where is this document? Where is it? He's like, oh, I think it's here. I think it's there. Yeah, that one, I don't have it yet. I'm like, hey, you have about 2 days or why are all your documents scattered all over the place? So one of the things we enforced him, we said, Emmanuel, look, we're going to give you a deadline. Get all your documents together at one place. One place, not it is with this person or it is here or it is under here or it is not with me currently. Or he literally came up to us and said, oh, they turned our light off, so I couldn't print at my area, so I have to wait. I said, hey, this guy is pulling my legs. And it was like this. I called his brother. I told him, I said, if we come here again and you don't get this and this and this and this and this in place, I'm gonna call your brother. I'm honestly gonna. Hey, let me tell you something. You see this guy here, in case if you're watching us and later he comes into your DM and say, can you be my girlfriend? Mm-hmm. That's all I'll say. Mm-hmm. Because hey, your teachers will have fun. You going away. I bet you that one. Look, but at the end of the day, Stevenson, we want to, I mean, what do you say about the whole process? You were in the group, you saw how everything was going. Can you talk to people about, people who are out there who want to see how, because normally when people see what we do out there, right? The Kooturu Group, the videos and everything, we're pumping out stuff for free. We're actually helping people out there for free and other things like that. But when you come to the back door and we are helping you, how is it like? Can you speak from your perspective as the big brother who is the one who actually reached out to us to conduct this whole thing?
I can say perfect, 100% perfect. Because since like we were like, oh, after the meeting, just take me out. So like after the meeting, I need to have them instantly. He created that group, then he added me, then he asked me to add my brother. So like I was like, oh no, this senior one, is good. So at that moment, we I feel like, no, you are the one, you are the real one. And trust me, that was the day I started feeling like, no, everything will be okay. But at first, as I said, I wasn't having that confidence in my
Stevenson's network, someone please connect it for me. Oh my goodness, he's giving the gems right now.
So at that time when he created that group, I said, no. This cinema is going to help us. If you add the group, I will add it. Then if you come and greet you first, then we have that conversation with you. So that Charlie Kooturu Group, I don't know what since yesterday, like, I don't know, Charlie. Cheers.
Cheers, man. Cheers. That's good. That's good. Thank you so much. Emmanuel, what about you? What would you say? What was your experience? If you are to tell other people out there who are watching us right now, what would you tell them? What would you say to them?
What I have for them is like, especially people who think they know, and they don't want to seek like maybe advice or any other thing. Me at first I thought like, oh, I know. So, so yeah, and then people who are down, who are really down, and they don't have any, like, their confidence level is so low. I think like if you need anything, maybe you can seek advice from someone or from Kooturu Global or something like. You can really help you with everything.
No, you said someone both the real Kooturu Global, there you go. He's not serious.
Oh man! Oh my goodness!
Advice from Kooturu. Right, someone. There has been a lot of platforms, researching information, up and down, sending emails with no response. But within a couple of weeks, they are tested with my team and then we respond to everything. So seek advice from Kooturu Global.
Simple, but straight up. I love the energy. Oh my goodness! And I know your audio is not really that clear, but I'll actually allow you to actually do a video for people out there who want to seek that advice, as you are saying, just like what you said in the video, right? I'll allow you to actually shoot a video to us because the audio is a bit kind of like in and out here. But overall, if you are to rate the service from 1 to 10, what would you say, Emmanuel? You were in it. If you had to score us,
it was a perfect, like perfect. In a training with like the amount of time you put in, like you're also like he's not serious, so I'm not serious. She really motivated me how to do things. If I go there, what to do. Like yesterday, as I went, there was a guy at my bar who even said he want to look at my documents and arrange his. And I was like, oh, they just made this, and this. I didn't even show it to him. Like I just went straight to your advice, like everything, whatever he told me. He gave me this whole scenario. So as I went there, I was like, oh, I'm familiar with this, so let me just cope with everything. Yeah. So
yeah.
It was perfect.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we're looking for, right? To give you that perspective, so that when you go, you know exactly. If somebody tell you, oh, this is what's gonna happen, this is what's gonna happen, and you go and that is happening, you're like, okay, cool, man. It's like I've relived this thing like 20 times. I know exactly if I go from this point, I know where I'm going. If I go from this point, I know where I'm going. If I get to the consulate, and you told me something about the consulate, right? You said you were a bit nervous, but can you tell me that story again?
Like the moment I was called, my name was called.
Mm-hmm.
I went and then she greeted and I also responded. So the first question was like, can you state your name and date of birth? I was like, this one the same question exactly on the sheet. Like I've been reading.
How?
So before I was going, like before I got to my tent, I was sitting on the first chair. So there was this small girl, the mother was like carrying, and then the mother was tired. So she placed her down. I was like, oh, come and sit down, because my hands were even shaking. I wanted to stand up so that like anything inside me like running, but still it wasn't going. So then when my name was mentioned, I went and she asked for my name and then my date of birth. And then I said it, and she was like, I should raise up my hand and say yes, if like the way we've been doing now. Then when I did it, and she was like, have you ever been deported before? I said no. So the first two questions, all the fears, everything vanished.
Because he knew, oh, they said the same formats now.
Same format, so I was like, so the
We're just about to go through the same thing I've been going through with Kooturu Global for like 5 times now. So there's no way.
Preparation is always the key. So
right.
At that moment, I realized that it was better I trained really hard. Like,
yeah.
Because same questions that came, same questions that pop up. So
yeah,
preparation is always the key.
Man, when you are prepared, let me tell you something. Everybody that we have prepared to go to that US embassy, they tell us, it was so like I gave it my all. I gave it like, because I knew exactly what was going to be asked. And you know why? Because every single time people go, we gather the questions, we know, okay, we tell her, oh, when I saw this, and then we take that same framework. When another person comes, we say, hey, when you go, you're gonna see this. You're gonna be asked this. Don't worry about it. Answer it this way, that way. You'll be good. Your documents, make sure. So we train you as if we are the consulate, as if you are the final stage. We want to see all the documents. We want to see everything. We want to see how you're presenting. We want to see everything. You know, we even ask him what clothes he will be wearing. We want to know everything. We want to make sure that 100% on the dot, because as they say, opportunity comes but once. If you don't seize it and it goes, or last, I don't know. I think the people who win DV lottery twice, sure say it be crazy. You can win it. You can get it twice.
You can get it twice.
If you get it twice, you'll be the most luckiest person. Hey, that I'll tattoo your face on my chest, because you will be the most luckiest person on earth. How can you win this thing twice? I mean, looking at the numbers and the pool of people that registers and get selected twice, are you God? Right. So I know this video is very, very long. I'm so grateful. One thing I want to tell you, and I want to say it in this video. You see Stevenson right there? Never forget about him. Okay? Never. I'm saying it on recording. Never. This guy, you play with him. If you try to, my bedroom, I don't care, I don't this. God is watching.
No, but right now I'm exactly.
I love that. He said right now I'm the next of kin. I love that. I love that. I love that. You know, as I was saying from day one, I was moved by how he was moved to help you. That's why I was moved, right? Actually, do you know, Stevenson will tell you on that same Kooturu Global platform that we are on, you know that you were not the only one going for DV lottery. He will tell you. There were some people, actually a guy came to us, right, Nanama, and said, oh, he was also part of the Kooturu Global family. He got his visa too, just using the same information we've been passing out, right? You know, they might be watching right now. That person might be watching and say, hey, but you didn't pick me, you picked it. You just have to be moved. I was moved for him, and that's why I went in. Okay, so no hard feelings. It's not like I like Stevenson than you. If you're watching and you're on the platform, you said I've helped you. No, it's not because I like Stevenson. I was just moved by the way that he was really trying to help his brother. I felt that it was such a brother love. It was loving, because not everybody has a brother like that, you know. So Stevenson, God bless you so much. God bless you for your hard work. I know that you appreciate what we did, but trust me, we appreciate what you've done. And that you didn't know about this, but I'm telling you, the reason why I was moved to do this for you was because of how you were moving for your brother. So that I wanted to just be part of Ask Kooturu Global. We wanted to be part of the story so he doesn't forget that one day there's something that happened. My brother went all the way and grabbed these people, and they all came to my rescue and did everything for me. So that is the reason why I'm here, because here is another chapter. When you come, once you get to this country, we'll talk. It's a whole different. And also see a whole another chapter, but we'll talk about that once we get here. I want to say thank you all. Kelvin, thank you. Sir. Nana, I told Nana, I said I dedicate this to her. You see that young lady right there? Yeah. Nana, you guys should say thank you to her. She's so amazing and for everything that she does. When it comes to DV lottery, this is almost, I'll say, a few times that she has prepared people and she has really, really done well. Especially when it comes to those questions. You see how the questions came. I said, so I say, right? She does such an amazing job, so I dedicate it to her as well. Nana, this cake again,
I know, right?
It looks so good. Oh, my daughters are going to enjoy this one. Simple. Okay, guys. So if you're watching this video and you've watched till this far, thank you so much for tuning in. This was another success experience. We wanted to share the whole experience, how Kooturu Global, we met with Stevenson and he was helping his little brother for the DV lottery, held their hand throughout the whole process. Now the visa was approved. The young man is soon going to be here, whether you like it or yes. Okay, so if you're watching, thank you so much. Tune in, subscribe. If you need any help too, our link is in the description. Contact us for any help. God bless.
For to double chair, Mina make us say, Ghana, media some the Debbie Bram, who person to cry, Eba America, who person who call Canada, Eba school, pushing a dear, you should go to Robert Chinapai, so person who call Dubai, Eba Ye Juma, and that's grown piano baby, piano person who call piano. She shall go to Global, a Chinapai, a partner contour, that's a wood steer, or Betty because where the music Johnny, where's the all this kind of sending an audio Johnny, go to Global, dear Yentissa, yet. Libi takazaka biala me to dago chewa ma jimejine mu no na tese eyade papa etise wo hwamia no be na gu screen so no pa na fra wo go to Global a wo yempue no mo du betu fa